I really be keeping the blunt in here. I'm not playing. Go in the microwave. Then you go in here. And I'll be like, okay, that don't even matter. I be killing this shit. I be eating this with cereal. I be drinking almond milk too. I've tried oat milk, but I didn't like it was too thick. It was said, but I think it was probably the one I got. You know, gotta have the water. This, I ain't gonna lie, I threw hella ice, just random. There's a McFlurry and a Blizzard in here, but this is Baskin Robbins. I'm probably never gonna drink it again. I'm probably gonna throw it away tomorrow. This is the part that's always awkward. Not awkward really, cause it's not. I know what I'm talking about. But it's really cause I be in a flow state. That flow state gonna come where it's like, bro, I don't even gotta, bro. I know what I'm talking about, bro. I know what I'm talking about. But hold on. I was gonna do this video when I moved into my new crib, but there's no reason to wait. I already have the ideas in my head, so there's no reason to prolong it. I should just do it now. And the more days I wait, the more God's yo, make the video, get the message out, get the message out. So I'm gonna just do the video now. I really want to go back to therapy, but nah. I'm gonna tell the story like this, bro. I'm gonna bring up the therapy shit. It's just that wouldn't make sense to do. But that's another thing. That's why I'm I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm actually convinced. I'm at a place where I don't think, bro, it's not even a think. I know that everything that happens is for a reason, good or bad. There's no good or bad. It's just neutral. The bad is needed for the good sometimes, and the good is needed from the bad. Bro, good things are created from bad. That's why shit is neutral. It's just how you perceive shit. God's been just putting stuff in my face and showing me shit I didn't see before. The veil was in my face. Now, the veil is lifted, I could see a bunch of shit I didn't see my whole life. And shit that matters. Look. So I don't know how I came across this. It was definitely something about Reddit. I was on Reddit because I have the app, the app Reddit. I like to read stuff on there. I like to just hear people. I even watch those YouTube videos that just talk about Reddit sometimes. I haven't watched one in a minute, but I do watch those videos. I came across a Reddit, bro. I don't know what it was. And prior to this, I kept seeing the word black sheep and scapegoat. Black sheep and scapegoat. And I was just I didn't care. Just the narcissist shit. I kept seeing the word narcissist before and I didn't, it's bro, I heard people say what it was, but I didn't look into it. And I came across a Reddit and she was just talking on the Reddit and she was just bro, she was typing on there saying how they'll purposely do shit to the black sheep to sabotage the black. It's bro, I can't remember, but it was some shit that I felt really connected to the point where I had to hang up who I was on the phone with. I hung up on them and I was reading this and I was feeling it. I was why does this feel familiar? This feels really familiar, feels really weird. But I started to relate to what they were talking about. And then I started to get flashbacks in my life or certain shit. And I was just bro, this makes sense now. Basically, I was reading everything. And then, fast forward, I slowly started to accept yo, this is me. This is me. But I didn't want to accept it because I'm but they act like this towards me. My family, they act like this towards me. My mom act like this. That whole thread led to something about the narcissistic parents, how they do certain shit to the black sheep. I was bro, this identifies with my parent. This identifies with my parent, bro. And I was bro, not to bash them because she was unconsciously doing it and it was a part of the plan. That's why I came here. I knew certain shit I was gonna go through. I knew I was gonna have parents like this. I chose that family. I chose to go through these experiences. I'm not saying all this shit to say, oh, they did this or she did this. I'm saying all this shit just to bring awareness to it. So you become to aware of the patterns if you're not already aware to it. But 9 times out of 10, if you're watching this video, the universe sends it to you. This is not real. So But I got so trapped in the illusion. At this point, I'm not asleep no more. Like, I'm not asleep, but I still like got trapped in the illusion because it's like, at this point, it's like my family now. Now it's like, now it's my mother, and now it's like my mother, like really close people. But that's what Satan does, because now he knows you're awake, so he's gonna use people closest to you to try to throw you off track. So for a moment, I got stuck in that, and I was like getting all these sorts of emotions. You're blind to this for so many years, but when you wake up, God gives you discernment, and the veil is lifted, so you see everything for how it is, and you're like, yo, what the fuck? You're like, oh nah. You have to realize you came here to experience this. Nothing bad is happening. Nothing bad is happening. Everything is going the way it's supposed to go. Like, that happened so I could get here. That's why I'm still here. So there's nothing wrong with that happening. Let's say you had a mom and dad, and the dad did things to you, like, he didn't do nothing like crazy. He didn't do nothing crazy, but it's like he did things to you, like psychological things, or okay, bro, let's say certain things in that family dynamic happen to where let's say a parent did something to you, and the other parent kind of ignores it, but not really. Like, they ignore it. Like, they ignore it. They ignore it. But you know what they did was like wrong though. It's like you're so clouded by the label mother or father. You're like, that's my mom though, or like, oh, that's my mom, or that's my dad. But since this veil is lifted and I'm looking back, it's like, but you're like grown though, and you know what you're doing. I know that they're just at a low vibration and a low frequency and unconscious. They're not being their higher self. So I'm not mad at them because I unconditionally love them. But in the moment, I ain't gonna lie, I was tweaking because you're finding so many things out. You're finding out years worth of information at once. It hits you at once. Like, what else don't I know? Like, what else, like, who are you people really? Like, I never really questioned who these people were for real. Like, I never really questioned it. But I did start to be like, yo, these people are living like one life like me. Like, this is not their second life. Like, they're living one life like me. Then I started to realize, like, hold on. You're doing wrong shit, but I'm just low-key I'm enabling you. For what though? Because you're my mom or dad, or you're my friend, or you're my girl. Like, nah, you owe it. You owe it. Like, no. They're unconsciously doing it. They're not being their highest self. So even if they're doing it even if they're doing it intentionally, they're doing it intentionally, but they're not being their highest self. They're doing this shit out of a low vibration, out of a low frequency, out of fear, out of lack, out of being sad. That's why they do certain shit to you. And when you see through the veil, that's God telling you gotta leave these people behind. You gotta, like, yeah, like, you're in your winning season, but you gotta leave these people behind. Like, he's showing you everyone, like, you have to leave behind. Like, bro, I remember, bro, literally the day, like, I, like, woke up to who I am, bro, like, on some real shit. That day, like, people were coming back rapidly, like, and at first, I was like, am I getting these people back or something? Like, I was looking at it like, is the universe giving me these people back? Like, I didn't really lose them. I was kind of confused. Certain people started to come back the energy with them before, like, when I stopped talking to them, like, bro, the energy with them when I stopped talking to them was already off. So when they came back, I was like, hold on, that's iffy. Like, that's weird. Later down the line, I figured out God was showing me people who was trying to destroy me. He wasn't showing me people I should reconnect with. He was showing me people that was trying to destroy me. Like, that's who God was showing me. He wasn't showing me people I should try to reconnect with. Bro, I was chilling on the phone with Keel, and I was just outside, like, and I already feel weird. Like, I felt weird. Like, I felt like, bro, why do I feel like something's coming? Like, why do I feel like something's gonna happen? Then I hear knocks. I just hear knocks. But I intuitively already knew who it was. I ain't gonna lie, I knew who it was, but I don't know how. But not, at the time I didn't know how, but I knew how. Like I really knew how, because I'm all knowing. And we're all one. So you're me and I'm you. So you can't really hide anything from me. It's always gonna be brought to light because we're all one. If you know what I'm trying to say. If you get what I'm saying, you're gonna get what I'm saying. I went to the peephole and it was the person I thought it was gonna be. Like it was that person. And I ain't gonna lie, I was low-key scared, bro. I was low-key scared. I was like, oh nah. But that was me testing myself. That was my higher self testing me to see, am I gonna respond to this differently? Am I gonna open the door? Am I gonna talk to this person? Am I gonna let this person back in? But no, I didn't even open the door. I just stayed there and I just looked through the peephole and I looked at them, looked through the peephole to see. They were like sitting, they were doing weird shit. The next day, I was on the phone with Kill again. Another person came. I was like, bro, what the fuck? This person though, I called the police on them. I ain't gonna lie. I fucked up because I opened the door. So they crossed that boundary and they was like, oh no, I'm coming in here anyway. And it was like, I was like, I have to call the police. And I was like, basically like, I just want them out. They're fine. They just need to detach, like they just need to detach from me. And they were gone. Another person came. But this time I went outside and I was like, at this time I was over it, bro. Cause it happened the third time in a row. And bro, at this point, I dead knew these were just tests. It was happening back to back to back. And at this point, I know nothing is a coincidence. And it was like, I went out there and I was like, listen, I unconditionally love you, but I just need to be like alone. I just want to do better for myself. Like that's all, like, that's it. It's nothing wrong with you. Like, it's nothing wrong with you. It's literally nothing wrong with you. Like, it's nothing wrong with you. And it's like, people don't get that. And I started to realize that when I chose myself, it's like, people really don't be focused on themselves. Like, why is it that when I'm doing something for myself, it's a problem? Bro, if you want to be in your lane and you want to better yourself and you feel like you need to cut out certain people, cut out certain distractions, and do things differently and do things the way you want to, do things the way God is telling you to do things, and people are interfering and people are saying they don't think you should do that, or you just feel the energy of just like weird shit, just you feel the energy of them like hating on you because you want to better yourself, then that was never your friend, because they want you to stay asleep. They want you to stay asleep. They don't want you to elevate. They don't want you to elevate. They don't want you to elevate. They want you to stay asleep with them. They want you to stay asleep with them. Misery really loves company, bro. It's like, now you know why people are so irritated by you. Cause you're just you, nigga. You're authentically you. So it pisses them off because they're not being authentically themselves. Everyone is a mirror, so you're reflecting to them what they aren't or things they need to fix about themselves. Oh, look at my new tattoo. Did y'all see that? Did I already try to show y'all? Yeah. Like, everything that's happening though is supposed to happen. You have to get out the illusion of it though. You can't think shit is happening to you, bro. Like, you literally chose to come here and you chose to go through certain shit. You chose to do certain things. That's why certain things are on your heart. That's why you have certain dreams. That's why you have certain aspirations. That's why you want to do certain things. Why is it that you don't want to do this? Why don't you, bro, why is it that you have no inspiration to do this thing? Why is that you're not interested in this? You came here, things already pre-written kinda. You have your free will, like right now, like it's free will, but at the end of the day, life is gonna take you where you need to go. And you can either get dragged there or you can cooperate with your higher self and go there the best way. But at the end of the day, you're gonna get where you need to be. That's why free will is an illusion. But you still do have free will. You have choices you have to make, but life is always gonna redirect you to the place you need to get. That's why I was saying in my last video, you're always gonna have to run back to God. When I really went to jail and then I got out and then literally like the next week or 2 weeks later, I went again. And it was like, damn, like what the fuck? Like I'm not even doing shit, like I don't even do shit. So I was like, yo, what the fuck? Second time I sat there, I was like, yo, what's good? But that moment though, I was really talking to God. Like I was talking to God. I was talking to my higher self. Like I was talking to God. I was in there by myself, talking to God. you're always gonna have to run back to God. If you don't, shit's not gonna go the way you wanna go. And if it does, it's not gonna be stable, it's not gonna last long, it's not gonna be the best it can be for you because it was given to you. It was given to you by Satan, the devil. It wasn't given to you by God. So it's not gonna be the way you want it to be. So you're always gonna run back to God. God's always gonna be waiting for you. Your higher self's always gonna be waiting for you to come back. Every time you wanna do something and you try to leave God out of it, you try to push him away, you don't want his help, you always run back to him. Right or wrong, you always run back to him. And God is in here, God is in here. I'm not talking about up here, God, bro, God is not up there. Like, nigga, that's tough. God is not, bro, God is not up there, bro. God is not up there. God is in here. You always run back here. Just stay with God, stay with your higher self. It's better over here anyway. No distractions. Where you are right now is right where you're supposed to be. You're not doing anything wrong. If you're listening to Satan, that's when you're doing something wrong. If you're listening to your ego, that's when you're doing something wrong. Because your ego is just gonna lead you to do stupid shit. Just listen to God and you good. But right now, you right where you need to be. I know if you just follow your highest good, whatever feels good in the moment, you're good, literally. If you just listen to God, that's it. You don't need to do anything else. I know that's the cheat code in life. Like, follow your highest good, feel good, and listen to God, that's it. But when you can't sit still, you can't be with yourself, you going outside yourself and you chasing shit, that's when shit get bad. But at the end of the day, it doesn't again though, because it's gonna go, bro, it's always gonna go the way it needs to go for you. But don't fuck it up. You're dead gonna get where you need to be if you're being authentic, vibrating high, not on a low frequency, not chasing things outside of you. Know everything is here. Bro, I said in my OGM interview, I really started music because I wanted to impress a girl. I was going outside myself. But that was because of my family dynamic and how I grew up. I wasn't taught I was worthy or enough, so I was always chasing things outside of me. I chased music and it worked. Me not feeling like enough made me do music. It made me chase things outside of me. Like, bro, it made me do things to try to feel enough, and it got me to where I am today. So at the end of the day, things are always gonna go your way, and now you know you're worthy, and now you're not going through all this, and now you're not going through all these roadblocks or stupid shit. And if you are, it's for your highest good, and you know it's just a lesson you want to learn, because you chose to learn that lesson. Like, you chose to learn that lesson. Like, start thinking of shit like, shit that happens isn't bad. You chose to experience certain things. Here, you chose to experience things. You chose to experience things with certain people. And when you in your winning season, people look at you like the villain because you're choosing yourself now. Most people don't choose themselves. So when you're in your winning season, you're the villain now, and you have to be okay with being the villain. Like, I know there's a hell of people who still look at me like, oh, I hate this nigga. He did this to me, or he did that. But it's like, nigga, like, that's to teach you to love yourself. Like, at the end of the day, you're always gonna be needed to taught to love yourself. You're always gonna run back to yourself. You're not gonna have anyone but yourself. At the end of the day, you don't have anyone but yourself. That's the lesson of the whole thing. You have to detach from people, detach from things. All you need is you. You are everything. You created everything. You created this. Every single time you try to be around somebody who's low vibrational or on some bot shit, it's never gonna work. It's gonna be going good for a moment, and then they're gonna show you that you can't be around them. Like, they're gonna show you can't be around them. They're gonna do something that they didn't even know they did. They're gonna say something that they didn't even know they said. They're gonna act the way that they don't even know they're acting because they're low vibrational. And when you're low vibrational, demons could feed off you, and Satan could use you. And Satan likes to use low vibrational people to get to high vibrational people because he doesn't want you to be at a high frequency because you're killing him. You're killing him. That's really just the universe telling you, though. You've learned what you need to learn from this person, though. Like, that's what the universe is telling you. And every time you try to go back to that old way of living, it's impossible, bro, because you see everything. Your third eye is open, nigga. You see everything. You see through everything, bro. So it's like, you're not even gonna want to be in those spaces anymore. Because now it's like, bro, it's kind of like those things, like those unseen images or those, like, I don't know, bro. Like, what is it? Where you look at it and it's like, oh, like, it's not the same anymore. God was nudging me every day. Every single day, God was nudging me to like, tell my story, tell my story. You didn't go through this for nothing. You didn't go through this for nothing. Like, you went through this to help people. You didn't go through this to just keep quiet and then keep going on with your life. And it's like, even for my last video, look at the responses. People are literally going through the same thing as we speak. Like, I know a lot of us are connected. Like, I know a lot of us are going through the same thing at the same time. Like, I know the universe is gonna send you this video too. And somebody's gonna comment on this and confirm it. A lot of y'all are literally going through the same thing, but y'all don't think so. Cause there's mask up. Your family's not being their authentic self. Your friends aren't being their authentic self. Like, there's shit you don't see. So the shit I'm telling you, like, you don't believe, like, you don't see any flaws, but if you look hard through that mask, you'll see, and it's like, damn, like, oh nah. You look through past all the years, all the good times, look past the labels, and just look at them in the present moment now and look at them, bro, you see through the veil, bro. Don't be mad at your family, don't be mad at certain people. They're just not being their highest self. And it was made like that. They're pushing you to be your highest self. They're pushing you to be your highest self. And the only way they can be their highest self is if you energetically and physically cut them off. Literally. They're not gonna grow like that. They have to do shit on their own. Everyone has to do shit on their own. Everyone is here to have their own experience. That's how it is. That's literally how it is. Everyone's here to have their own experience. Bro, like I said in my last video, when I woke up, bro, I swear, like, certain people around me started waking up. That's like, you wake people up by you just focusing on yourself. You wake other people up. They wake up. So just worry about you. Don't worry about them. Don't get trapped in the illusion. That's Satan trying to throw rocks at you. That's Satan trying to pull you back in. Satan's gonna use your mom. He's gonna use your father. He's gonna use your girl. He's gonna use your bro. He's gonna use everybody. Because he knows these people, he knows you hold these people close to your heart. So he's gonna do everything to kind of sway your thoughts off balance and get you in a low vibration. He wants you to feel bad. He wants you to be like, damn, my mom betrayed me. Damn, my friend betrayed me. Damn, my girl betrayed me. That's how Satan wants you to be. He wants you to get trapped in the illusion. He wants you to focus on that. He don't want you to focus on like, he don't want you to focus on you bettering yourself. He don't want you to focus on you getting to the next level. He don't want you to focus on you doing the things God is telling you to do. So he's gonna throw distractions like that at you. He's gonna throw things like that at you to get you off balance and get off your purpose. But you have to remember, it's an illusion, it's not real. You create this, everything you create. You're God, you create everything. So that's not real, it's an illusion. You give everything meaning. It's an illusion. I don't know why I said you give everything meaning at the end of that, but that means I'm probably supposed to speak on it. But you give everything meaning. So if I throw this lighter, oh shit, I threw that lighter. Fuck, I threw the lighter, nigga. Like, I don't know what meaning I want to give it, but that's fucking a horrible example. You giving a good meaning to something means it has to be good. It has to be what you say it is. That's why it's bad to have limiting beliefs. I mean, limiting beliefs, because you create everything. So if you say you can't do something because of something, you're gonna get more and more evidence of why you can't do that thing, because you said you can't do something because of this. So the universe is gonna support you because you are God and you create everything. So whatever you say goes. So if you say I can't do this because of that, you're just gonna get more and more evidence. If you say you're shadow banned, you're gonna keep getting shadow banned because you create this shit. So you're just gonna keep being shadow banned because the universe is not punishing you. It's just fucking listening to you. It's just saying, oh, this nigga said he's shadow banned, so he's shadow banned. This nigga thinks he's ugly, so he's ugly. This girl thinks she's depressed, so she's depressed. I'm really just like talking as I go. At this point, I don't think I'm talking in order, but really when you wake up to who you are and your frequency is like there, nigga, and people start coming back, you don't want to talk to these people, bro. These are old versions of you. So yes, you share something with them and you might miss some of them, but you have to realize, don't get trapped in the illusion. They're just old versions of you. That's why they came back to you at that certain time. They don't know why. They're unconscious, so they don't know why. They feel like they just follow you that day or they just wanted to talk to you that day. But no, it's because energetically they feel that you woke up, and that's why they're coming back. And it's really the universe's way of testing you to see if you're done with these old versions of you. So don't fall into the trap of reconnecting with old versions of you, because everyone's just a reflection of you. Everyone is you. Nothing is separate. It's because they're vibrating so low, so Satan can use them. He can use them as a vessel to try to get to you, to pull you back to your old self. You see what I'm saying? Let's say right now you watching this video and you already here, like you already are conscious. You're already like, bro, you're not asleep. In the early stage, people come back. A lot of people start coming back. Like shit start happening fast. It's like, bro, the universe starts showing you shit you're ready to see. You start getting the blessings that you're ready to receive because you cut off certain people. Shit start happening for you because now you're aware and conscious. But hold on, what was I even saying? Hold on. One of your friends came back that you haven't talked to in so long, and you know deep down, like, this is coincidental. Like, why did this happen right as all this is happening in my life? These specific people coming back at the same time. Like, are they like in a group chat or some shit? Like, what the fuck is going on? That's you mirroring to yourself. You basically put that there. You're testing yourself because everything is you. So you're just like testing yourself, kind of. You're like seeing if you've really changed and you're done with the old versions of you. So you're not supposed to interact with these people no more. They're in the last season. Like, they're not in the season no more. They're asleep. They're bots. They're asleep. So even if you do interact with them, you're not gonna be able to for long. You're gonna realize something's off. Like, it's not gonna click no more the same. Like how it was 2 years ago, 1 year ago, or a nigga, however long it was ago, it's not gonna be like that no more. It's gonna be way different because you're at a high frequency. You're at a low frequency. It's not gonna work. It's literally not gonna work. And you're gonna end up stop talking to them anyway. Bro, you're not gonna be able to watch the same shit no more. Certain habits gonna start changing. You're gonna watch yourself transform. Old habits, dead. Old things you used to do, dead. Old things you used to watch, you don't wanna watch no more. Foods, I don't even be feeling like eating no more. I just be doing this so I don't be hungry. Things change because you're a new you. That old you is dead. Now you're walking with God. Now you literally chose to go 100 with God. You fell all the way back, nigga. Like, you literally let go and you trusted God. So now you're choosing to walk with God. So things are changing about you. So old habits can't go. They're gonna naturally drop. Even if you don't want to, it's gonna happen. You're gonna see like certain things drop or certain things happen. Even with smoking, bro, even right now, like, I'm still smoking, but I feel like God like dropping this shit, like smoking and not even like enjoying it no more. Like, I've already stopped smoking for like damn near a year. I've already stopped smoking. Like, so it's nothing to me, but it's like, yo, now it's like, I really don't care for this shit. Like, it doesn't give me what it used to give me. Now it's just here. Now it's actually just the activity that's below me. But now you're in a position where God wants you to speak. He wants you to tell everybody like your story. He wants you to talk. God wants you to talk, bro. God wants you to talk. You can't be scared because now you are a weirdo. Now you're crazy. Now you're a lunatic. Yes, now you're crazy. But you deep down know you're not crazy. But now you know you're one of those. You're one of the crazy ones. Now you know you're one of the crazy ones, bro. But that's how everyone perceives it. That's really all I got to say. God says that's enough right now. I don't really have anything else to say, yeah. If I do, I always come back to the camera. Oh, and I use my iPhone for people who was asking. My iPhone and this thing I went and bought at Best Buy, the tripod. But